Hi, my name is MRobledo, and I'd like to invite you to watch my Education 526 Capstone video. In my video, you will see why I chose Azusa Pacific University as my choice school to attend for the Master of Arts in Digital Teaching and Learning program. There will also be some information on my Action Research Project, Portfolio Proposal Project, and my Growth Assessment Project. I hope you enjoy. I knew I wanted to be a teacher at a young age. It was in first grade when I had the idea of becoming a teacher. I had many wonderful teachers after first grade. Well, all through my career as a student, I've had many wonderful teachers. I can't say that I've ever had a bad teacher. I have a special place in my heart for every single teacher that I've ever had. It was after high school when I decided to pursue my dream to become a teacher and go back to college. My motivation for going back to college was my family. My support system is my husband. He keeps me sane and helps me when he can, but most importantly, he's there for moral support. And my family understands that I can't always be there with them when it comes to schoolwork. Priorities first. I'd like to share why I chose Azusa Pacific University. First off, they are made for working people, and of course keeping a job is very important. Their staff is also very friendly. Everywhere I went, everywhere I called, and everyone I ever interacted with was always very friendly. The power of prayer was also very nice for me. I enjoyed the incorporation of our Christianity faith into our classes. Growing up, I didn't have that at a public school. And that was very nice to see and very nice to accept in the program, that in our career path that we chose as educators, it falls along the lines from the Christianity faith, where Jesus was a leader and also a teacher of faith. I really enjoyed that part. Another reason why I chose Azusa is because of the online classes. It is really most convenient to take online classes when you're working full-time, as I did in a second grade classroom, which is highly demanding. In my Action Research Project, I proposed a question: will using sponge activities or time fillers keep students engaged and on task? And that is what I did some research on. The data that I kept track of was the assignment name, the first 5 people to finish, the last 2 people to finish, the number of problems they were working on, and the time filler activities that I gave were simple math worksheets, dot-to-dots, free write, and journal entries with pictures. Something that didn't need too much teaching, something that was review and easy to the kids. I noticed that when the students had an alternative assignment that was easy for them to do, the class was intact, everyone was on track and on task, and there were far less behavior problems that I needed to deal with. In my portfolio proposal, I took a look at history for second grade. Second graders need to know their family unit, how to gain information from primary and secondary resources, and how to make a family tree. What was it like in the past compared to now? What is it like now? Students also need to learn the concept of time, important events that happened in one's life. Therefore, they created a timeline. We also made a class timeline. Part of my growth assessment project was to reflect on all of my classes. In Education 511, I recall my first views of technology in the classroom. I also learned how to use Live Binder, which became essential in each course. In Education 512, I learned how to make my own blog, and I also learned how to make a web quest, something that's interactive for students and parents. In Education 514, I learned about Audacity. This is a voice recorder, audio editor program that allows you to record your voice and use in your classroom. I also learned about Jing. This is a screencasting technique, which is really cool. In Education 515, I learned about ThingLink. This is where you can link your pictures and put a cursor over it, and you can open up a website. I also learned Minecraft and the art of digital gaming in the classroom. In Education 522, we studied the multiple intelligences and how to work with them and target each one in the classroom. We also learned how to use Wordle. This is a cool website where you can turn a lot of words into pretty cool images. In Education 513, I learned about Guru, and I also learned about lesson paths. These are some interactive websites where the teacher can flip their classroom and hold students accountable. All of the professors in the program were all very caring, kind, and professional. They wanted to make sure that we understood everything that we needed, and they were always there to take extra time to help us. I couldn't have done it without the support of my loving husband. I finally reached my goal. I am now a graduate of Azusa Pacific University. I love you, APU. Go Tigers. Many endless blessings to those of you watching.